Well, Mo Bamba had no interest in waiting until the regular season to talk his trash, thanking Joel Embiid for the warm welcome to the NBA, saying, "I'll see you October 1st. October 1st it is." Joel and the Sixers hosting Mo and the Magic. That's Embiid with the putback off the Saric miss. Then Aaron Gordon.
Okay.
Off the miss by Vooch.
You must box out Aaron Gordon.
That you must.
Scouting report, box him out.
Bamba yet again.
Look at that stroke. It looked good.
That would cut their deficit to 6. Then Embiid inside. Gets it to go and one.
You can just tell the difference in size-wise. And then Joel Embiid's been around in that weight room a little bit more. But look at Bamba. It wasn't really a dunk, but way to throw the basketball to him. I like it.
He told him that he'd see him October 1st. He saw him a little bit.
He did.
Fultz with the block on DJ Augustine. Markelle Fultz had 12 points and 6 rebounds in this one.
I like that kid. He's been through a lot of adversity. People have been talking. There's been Simmons and Embiid. Great connection. I think Fultz is going to have a fantastic year.
Simmons with 9 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds in this one. Mo Bamba finished with 12. TJ McConnell. Korkmaz for 3.
I like that.
Then yet again.
Look at Mo Bamba down there working in traffic.
I know, not bad.
Great touch, great feel.
Not bad.
Okay.
3 more. He finished with 18 points in this one, 14 in the fourth quarter alone, and 3 of 5 from 3
I like
in
it.
the quarter.
There's Embiid and Mo Bamba, you know, just giving their pleasantries after the game.
Pleasantries.
Yes.
I like that. Joel and his pleasantries. The Sixers go on to win at 120 to 114. They're now 2-0 in the preseason. And next up, the NBA China games. The Sixers take on the Dallas Mavericks first on Friday. So Markelle Fultz had 12 points. He was 1 of 4 from 3. You said you like him a lot. He's been through a lot of adversity. What have you noticed has been the biggest improvement from that rookie showing?
You know, I think for him is he just kept working. I think I would love for everybody to go on the internet and go back and watch his highlights in college. His shot wasn't bad. Now, is it Steph Curry's shot? Not at all. His mechanics are fine. It can obviously get better. But he had an injury, and that was the reason why he was shooting like that. But I love the kid. He still came out and worked, even though that hitch, that ugly shot he had. He was the #1 draft pick. The kid knows how to play. He can play. He had an injury. Give him some time. We've had a lot of Hall of Famers that came in at the beginning of their career, wasn't really shooters, turned out to be pretty good shooters. Jason Kidd. The kid is not Jason Kidd the way he passed the basketball, but he knows how to play, and his jump shot's going to be fine.
And your confidence can take a hit after a season like the one that he had. But Mo Bamba doesn't seem to be lacking in confidence. Where is that coming from?
You know, that kid he's so fun to be around.
He is.
He understands the game. He's one of those kids you just want to be around, and he works. And everybody's talked about, will he be big enough? What can he do on the offensive end besides dunk the basketball? This kid has touch. He can handle. He's long. He just has to put on some weight. But other than that, all the basketball skills, he has all the necessary stuff. Just got to get a little bigger.
Oh, and I'm all for the Mo and Joe trash-talking bromance.
I like it.
I like it a lot also. We got to figure out a way to put that on a T-shirt. So the Knicks went to Washington to take on the Wizards, and there's nothing like overtime in a preseason matchup on a Monday. So let's check out how they got there, shall we? Dwight Howard warming up but would not play. John Wall getting ready for tip-off. Driving down the lane, the layup plus the foul. He'd make that free throw, cutting their deficit to 2.
See, John's been working in that weight room. The Knicks throw it up.
Mario Hezonja to Mitchell Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson had a nice summer league.
Austin Rivers finished with 7 points. Speaking of new faces and new places, that'll take a little time to get used to.
Austin Rivers, uh-oh.
Well, Markieff Morris and Mitchell Robinson got into a verbal altercation. Morris would get a technical, continue to talk, another technical, and then ultimately be ejected from the game.
Yeah, he won no more parts of that preseason game. The old vet, trying to get up out of there.
That's fair. Kevin Knox for 3.
I like that kid. Boy, he's so good.
3 more. That would start a 14-0 Knicks run. He finished with 13 points. That would put the Knicks up 71-62 off the turnover. Kelly Oubre Jr. to Troy Brown for the layup. Washington would lead the way by 1.
Here's Trier.
Okay, Trier. Ooh, there's a lot. There's a
Fancy
lot to
footwork.
that game. A lot of bounce and bounce.
Randall to Robinson here late in the game. A tough layup plus the foul. He'd make that free throw and finish with 9 points. That would tie things up at 103 apiece. Now with 5 seconds to go, Jordan McRae driving, turning it over. Walker missing off the glass to send it to overtime, tied at 108 apiece. Hicks to Dotson inside. Knicks up by 1, then a last chance for the Wizards. Thomas Bryant pulls
Big
up,
fella.
can't get it to go, but a close attempt.
Confidently shot that 3.
The Knicks go on to win at 124-121. Now, they went on to win it by 3, but Kevin Knox notched a double-double with 13 points and 10 rebounds. How big a difference will he make, especially alongside a healthy Kristaps Porzingis?
I mean, as Porzingis is healthy, you just love these 1-2 matchup because both of them have some great size. They have great skills. Kevin Knox can rebound the basketball. Kevin Knox is bigger than I thought, Kristen.
Yeah.
And definitely, if you watch him, it's a total package. I mean, he can drive it, he can shoot it. He shot that in Summer League. And what I love about it, he has guard skills, but he has the size of a power forward. And that combination right there is going to bode well for him for a long time in this league because he can play multiple positions.
He said yes, ma'am, to me at Summer League, and that was upsetting. So I'm not a fan. After the break, we're going to have more on LeBron's preseason debut in purple and gold. LeBron is a Laker. LeBron is a Laker. I'm going to keep saying it until it just starts to roll off the tongue.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of yours either. And the preseason continues Tuesday on TNT. The Cavs are in Boston, taking on the Celtics at 8 Eastern, followed by the Nuggets in LA to take on the Lakers at 10:30. Of course, don't miss Game Time right here on NBA TV following the Lakers game. LeBron himself said on Instagram, "Can't even front. It's just felt different in regards to suiting up in the purple and gold." He called it an early night, 15 first half minutes, but what was your initial takeaway from his debut?
You know, Kristen, visually, it was strange to see him in purple and gold. 23 with the Los Angeles Lakers, LeBron James. I will say it felt a little strange, but what I did like on the court, him, Rondo, JaVale McGee, it looked like they'd been playing with each other for years.
Yeah.
Even though they lost this game, I like the continuity, I like the flow. Him and Rondo, both two guys with such a high basketball IQ. I loved everything. Only concern I had overall was, can they rebound? When JaVale McGee was out of the game, they had to go small. I know they have Mo Wagner, but I'm a little worried about those guys rebounding. But other than that, it's going to be a nice fit with all those guys who just know how to play.
JaVale did lead the Lakers in scoring with 17 points. And although LeBron is no longer suiting up in the wine and gold, the Cleveland Cavaliers are still the reigning Eastern Conference champs. And if you ask Coach Ty Lue who's the team to beat in the East, he'll remind you the team hasn't lost yet. So we went behind the scenes with the Cavs to give you an all-access pass to training camp. Check it out.
Hard work means that you're willing to put in the uncomfortable hours that other people necessarily wouldn't.
Hard work means dedicating whatever you want in life or dedicating whatever you're asked to do and really putting your best foot forward.
Hard work means consistency and understand why you're doing what you're doing. Push when needs to be pushed and doing what's best for the team.
Hard work means just like it sounds. You know, I think there's no other way but to work hard. You know, I feel like you're already blessed with the talent, and if you mix the hard work into it, it just makes it even better.
Hard work means just going out there, no matter how tired, no matter how tough it is, just going out there and pushing through, because everybody has hurts, everybody has aches and pains, but it's getting past that.
Hard work means consistency every day, putting in the work, blood, sweat, and tears.
Right now, we're going to jump into the first practice. The main thing today, we want to do everything full speed, all right? Cuts are live, penetrations live. We're working on our passing. Let's do it live, all right? Everything we're doing is going to be full speed and game pace. That's all I ask, all right? We get in and out. Let's go, man. Here we go.
Together on three. 1, 2, 3.
Together. Nice. Good pass. Nice. Good pass,
Beautiful activity.
A rule of emphasis this year is like anytime on the elbow or anytime on the post up, like T-top, you can't, anytime they see this hand right here, it's gonna be an automatic foul. So yeah, we gotta try to root them out with our chest as best as we can, but anytime at the elbows or anywhere, if we grab them like this, it's gonna be a foul. Even the smalls, if you're trying to wrestle with a big and when they see this hand come across his body, it's gonna be a foul. So we just gotta do a better job of just trying to chest him up and try to push him out.
Shot. Box up. There you go, good. There you go.
4 turnovers, missed layup, bad pass, you get 4 of them. All right, if we have more than 4, we're gonna run a 6 at the end of it. All right.
Come on, fellas, we got it tall. On leg.
How many we got, Big Dan? None? No turnovers or misses?
You know, this is a year that there's a lot of opportunity. You know, obviously we lost a terrific player, but with that comes opportunity. And so I think everybody really sees, okay, you know, this, you know, we can really exceed expectations here. And so guys are really excited and amped up to prove a lot of people wrong.
I'm not someone who can just rely on a lot of athletic ability. Like I've always had those, in my mind, I would feel like I've had to work a little harder, try to play a little smarter, kind of do all the little things that kind of help us, help me keep going. You know, just like, you know, making sure your dinner's good food and prepared well, like, you know, it takes time. It's one of the hardest parts about eating right is, you know, food takes forever to make. And it's kind of the same thing in basketball. You know, there's, you know, for my body to eat right in a basketball setting, it takes a lot of prep work and a lot of time. And so, you know, that's the challenge as you get older is, you know, do you still have the desire to do all the little things? Do you still have the desire to, you know, get in the gym early and do all the little exercises and the strengthening work and court work that helps you keep going? I still have it right now. I still love it. I find joy in it. I like all the little things like that.
Hey, listen, tomorrow, we change the schedule. Tomorrow we'll be off, all right? We'll be off tomorrow. Good job, man.
You good. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Hard work means just going out there, giving it all, putting the time in. That's extra time, getting up extra shots, just doing everything a little bit more than what you're supposed to do. I feel like that's what hard work is about.
When we come back, are you Team Mello or Team CP3? Apparently.